First of all, before I start, episode 7 is very heavy, so go with me. And also, I always tell you, if you reach this far and you're seeing this on YouTube, trust me, I've already published this on my Patreon on the day, or right now, it's the day after, it's Sunday right now. But for those who are watching it on YouTube, it is like 3 or 4 months late. So let's continue. We're in episode 7 of Love You Teacher. So Podmek is trying his best to figure out the song that was on the CD that he made. Now, he already accomplished to play and have the courage to play the guitar, but he doesn't remember the music that he played so he can use it on Solar. But right now he has Sun, and he's not telling Sun why he's doing it. So while he's focusing on doing all that, somewhere along the line, he forgot who is around. Now, on this particular day, Podmek's not aware of it yet, but Sun is pretending to be Solar. And in the moment of pretending to be Solar, Sun asks Podmek why is he so eager to learn about the music, or at least play the music in front of him. So Podmek said he's trying so hard to get rid of Sun because even though he's a big boy and he's trying to do things, he's failing at it. Like, for example, he washed colored clothes with his cream shirt and turned it pink. And Sun, who's pretending to be Solar, said, but Sun is a good boy, he's trying. And Podmek is like, yeah, it would be nice if he tries not to try. So Sun, pretending to be Solar, asks Podmek if it would be great if Sun never exists or try to help at all. And Podmek said yes. And Sun, who pretends to be Solar, got up and locked the door. But here's the thing. This is where Podmek realized he messed up. Now, when Sun, pretending to be Solar, got up and locked the door, literally left the house, Podmek at first didn't understand what was happening until he looked at the calendar. The calendar said Saturday, and on Saturday it should be Sun. And that is where Podmek messed up, because the person he was talking to was Sun. All this time he was talking about getting rid of Sun heard. So now he's trying his best to get to Sun, but he can't find him. Boy, move fast. So Podmek went to his sponge bath group and asked if they see Sun, but they don't see Sun. But the thing is, Sun took a taxi or a grab bike or whatever, and he followed it to the school, and Podmek assumed he's in the school, but he searched the school and he doesn't find Sun. So now they're wondering, where the hell is Sun? Turns out Sun is with his friends? The other girl, I can't remember. Alice? No, not Alice. I don't remember her name, but she's with around his friends, planning on how to get away from Podmek, because they planted in his brain that Podmek is trying to get rid of him and make him stay with someone else that is another stranger. Now, Podmek is freaking out and offers and says that he wants to go to the police and issue out a missing person. But Z said he can't do that because hasn't even been 24 hours yet. Now, for people who haven't noticed, people don't know, when you have someone missing, in your mind, you know how long these people take, so you know it's a missing person, right? But if you go to the police would not act unless it's 24 hours or more. Then they will issue out a missing person. Elsa, how did I forget about her name? But anyways, so they don't need to issue out a missing person because Elsa went on live and broadcast on live that they are going to send their friend's Sun to go to his mother, because that's where they're heading. I mean, now that she went on live, actually they should be glad that Samantha's character got to see the live, or else they would never know, because the live didn't last long, because technically the movement should have been secret, but Elsa put it out on live. Good thing she did. So now Podmek knows where to go. But the thing is, Podmek doesn't know where Sun's mother is. No, Solar mother lives. It's as if Podmek and Solar's relationship based mostly about them. It's like the whole relationship has been just them. Because how are you in a relationship for 7 years Public never once introduced Solar to his mother until last episode. 7 years. Look at it. 7 years, okay? And you're telling me you know Solar's mother, but you don't know where she lives for 7 years? This is just stupid. Well, thanks to personal information and the principal looked into it, they found where Solar Mother is and they got there. But the thing is, the gate is locked, not very secure because Public slid his way in. Anyways, once they got in, they can't really communicate with the mother because the mother was very much busy doing dancing. That's not good. You can't be dancing and the music is up. You need to be fully aware of your surroundings. I'm like, the gate is at a little bit of way where people can slide their ass inside the yard. Not very secure. Now, when they finally got her attention, she noticed but asked why they're here, but then noticed that Solar is not with them and she's asked where Solar is. This is where things get very heavy, so bear with me. So Puppet looked at her and said, well, technically it's Sun's turn and Sun snuck away to go to his home, which should be here, and now they thought he was here. But then the mother is like, wait, Sun is coming here? Her face was given, oh no, it shouldn't be here. Now, with the help of Elsa, Sun got exactly at the gateway, but then when he saw Podmeg, he ran away. Podmeg ran after him and hugged him and apologized for shouting at him, for telling him that he never wanted him, and for basically what he said. And after they stopped hugging, Podmeg said, okay, you're home, let me bring you home. But Sun said something that very shocked me the most. After Sun forgave Podmeg, he looked at Podmeg and is like, this is my home. This is where I live. Which shocked Podmeg because, what do you mean this is where you live? Now when Solar Mother came, this is where everything shocked because Sun addressed her as teacher, then asked her where's his mother because the house is locked and he doesn't see anyone. Now, it confused everyone, including Podmeg, because all his life he's known Solar. He knows of this woman as, yes, she was a teacher, but, like, she knows him as his mother. So what you mean, where's his mother? Turns out the woman looked at everyone and says that Sun is her neighbor's son, not her son. Now, this realization did not say in front of Sun. They waited until the Sun asleep for the information to kick in. Now, Podmeg, all his life is known Solar as she, the woman, is supposed to be the mother. So you're telling me she lied? Technically, not really. So, Podmeg, no. The woman then looked at Podmeg and said that Solar technically is not her son. Neither is Sun is her son. She revealed that Sun's mother was like a popular kids channel host thingy, and she, with the husband, used to live next door. Sun never had friends, and his mother was never the kind of mother after being fired from her job because she was pregnant with Sun, and ever since that she got fired and got replaced by somewhere else. Now episode 7 is very heavy. It's a very heavy topic and a heavy everything. I remember when I said that Sun's father left. That part is true, but we don't know where Sun's father is. We just know that he left. The mother part is where everything gonna shock you the most. She said she was a teacher at an elementary school where Sun used to attend. That part was not a lie. She also said that Sun never made friends when he was in elementary school. He never stayed in class, and his parents never gave him much time. Until one day she decided that, let me be his friend. She was basically Sun's only friend as a little child. She took everyone back to the house and opened the gate, saying that she now owns the house and plans to turn it into something else. But the thing is, those information that she has about Sun, she never told it to Solar because she feels like it's not time for Solar to know. But here's the tricky part. Remember when I said Sun was asleep? And what happens when Sun sleeps? Solar wakes up. So when Solar got up and got out and heard them talking, he started asking his mother many questions. Also, Solar Mother gave Podmeg a book that she once gave Sun, so it's like a therapy book for if he feels down or whatever he feels, he must draw it. But none of it is, as you can see, it's a very emotional drawing, considering his home was not very happy. Sun was never a happy person, but Solar is. Solar is a happy, bright sun. But when Sun was available, he wasn't very happy. He didn't have friends. But looking at it now, Sun made Elsa. He made a friend out of Elsa. He made a friend of everybody, even Bitcoin. So I'm kind of shocked to how things changed then and now. Anyway, Solar went to his mother and always said he wondered why he doesn't remember anything when he was young, and tells her that he deserves to know all this information. The mother said that he's not ready for such information. Solar said he is ready, but seeing that his mother is crying, he didn't want her to feel bad, and that he said that he's not upset. She still cried and looked at Solar and said the reason she never told Solar is because she went to the doctor and told the doctor everything, and the doctor said it's best that she doesn't tell Solar because it will probably cause damage to his brain of knowing all this information, especially when he's trying to heal. Bear in mind, I must also warn you that even though he got in an accident and went from sun to solar, this boy had been in an accident when he was 7. That's why he went to solar. Hold up. This is too much information. I'm going to tell you what happened. Hold up. Anyways, Z got hungry. His belly was saying food. So Z and the principal and everyone was helping making dinner, while Solar is outside looking at the entrance to the other house that should have been his house. Podmek, of course, followed after and asked what's on his mind. Solar said that he wished that he would have known all these things and know what to do, but the thing he bothers him the most is because his mother is getting old, and he fears that he won't be able to take care of her, considering he switched in and out as a child and as an adult. So he's fearing that he won't be able to take care of his mother, and maybe no one is there for him. Podmet looked at Solar and said, "You have me. I can take care of you." I mean, that's a good point. He does have Podmek annoyed by his son, but he did stood by him. So while they're outside, the principal and Z came to look at the lovebird, and this is where Solar comes up with an idea, because sponge bath. Now, even though Solar looked at his mother and said he's okay not knowing anything yet, curiosity got the best of him because he wants to know what is hiding. He needs to know the truth. So Podmek and Solar will be coming up with a plan. They're going to go over the house while Z and the principal distract Solar's mother. Will it work? We don't know, but we're going to go for it. So they're eating, and that's when Solar gave everyone the signal. So they distract the mother. But when Solar and Podmek got up, the mother noticed that they're not there, so she got up because the principal told the mother that Solar is washing dishes, and the mother knows that Solar will do it himself and not ask for help. So she tried to get up to go, but that's when Z, who knows that this one loves the music, turned on the exact music that she was listening to earlier and distracted her. Everybody was talking dance. That got everyone to actually distract the mother, while Podmek and Solar snuck back to get the key for the other house so they can go to the house, so they can get inside the house to see what's inside the house. So when they got in the house, the entire place was dusted, cobwebbed, everything was out of order, but then one part of the section of the house was very clean and well kept. So they saw many boxes, including a guitar, and in one of the boxes they saw a puppet lion and a family photo. In it there was a little boy, and they assumed that little boy is Sun. I don't remember them having a little picture of Solar or Sun or whoever it is. So they're going to assume this is Sun's family. But Solar, who's right now Solar, he doesn't know them. Morning with Atsara and Little Lion Solar, 8th edition. You gotta, okay, this is where things get heavy. Remember the lion Solar because it's important later. And yes, that woman is Sun's mother. Remember, I said she's a famous kids singing TV host. Anyway, so dancing ended because, well, Z's phone went on commercial. I'm assuming he put it on YouTube. I'm not sure. But anyways, after the dancing over, Z tried to put on another music, but that did not actually work because now the mother really thinks that they're acting suspicious because one, when she asks about Solar and PubMed, the principal keeps giving the same answer. Oh, he's watching the dishes, but then they don't want her to go to help. So of course they have to tell her what's happening now. Anyways, Palmek and Solar are listening to the little nursery rhyme his real mother made. Let's be honest. I mean, Palmek didn't realize, but it's pretty much the same music that was in the theme song of the drama. But also the music is very important for later. I'm not going to tell you right now, but it's very important. Now keep the name Solar, Lion Solar, and the music thing is important. Flashback to Son, the little son, watching his mother on TV and enjoying it and having the puppet. He went to look at his mother to show him what he learned from her TV, whatever. But she got upset because Son accidentally tore the puppet and she was about to hit him until the father saved him. Now, even though the father did save him, it wasn't much of help because all he did was it caused problems. She argued with him, saying that it's his fault and she lost her job that she liked after having Son. Basically, she's blaming her entire problem on the poor little boy that he has nothing to do with. But the father is no help either because, as you can see, none of the parents are very much hypered with this child, which is why he literally drew no faces, just black out images in the drawing book that the teacher playing gave to him. This boy basically in and outside of home has no happiness, none, and his name is Son. Son's supposed to be bright, but I guess no, there is no bright anything in his family. Now, because of watching the entire video and seeing his real mother, it bringing back a little bit of memories. It hurts, but he's getting memories. And he's saying he's actually picking up bits of pieces of memories of Son, not his life, because right now it's Solar, not Son. When the mother came, she realized that her son and Public saw the videos of Son's mother, and Solar looked at his mother and said he needs to know the truth, even though he agreed with his mother that they allowed him to relax so he can learn the truth later, but he needs to know now. The mother then looked at Solar and said that his mother died when he was 7. His real name is not Solar, it is Son. They lived next door and she is not his real mother, as you can tell, because he saw his real mother. But then confirmed the father did leave, but he never went back to look for Son. So basically, he is parentless. Wow, these are some heavy topics. The mother died, the father left him, and the only person that was there was her. But this is not the reason why everything changed. So here's where the big heavy story kicks in. So when Son's mother, when she gave birth to Son, it took a toll on her to the point that it affected her job and she got fired and the company replaced her. She was left to take care of Son alone, which got her depression a little bit higher, and to the point that she gave up. The father left, leaving her and Son. She ended up, taking her life, but she wanted to take Son with her because some parents, they don't want to leave their children, so they brought the son with him. But it was said that somewhere along the line, someone on X said that when the mother went into the road to get hit by the car, she pushes Son away so he didn't get hit. That is why he ended up alive. She never really took Son with him. But then again, if you realize, Son got into an accident, right? But if you realize in the future, Solar got in an accident, returned to Son, but it's back and forth with Son and Solar. So now this is where solar kicks in, because in that moment when Sun got into an accident, a car accident, he then reversed to solar. So I remember a couple episodes ago when the mother said the reason Son changed his name was because of a name that he initially got and changed it? No. Remember when I said to keep focus on the word lion solar? Yeah, the puppet. Now, theory is that the puppet is covering a hand, right? So you won't see the emotions or you won't see any scars on the hand. So it's kind of like that. Solar is covering sun. It's like when you're in an accident, like the therapist said, it's like indication of you trying to hide away the hurt. So solar is the happy, vibrant person, and sun is like a negative, sad person inside. So that's why solar kicks in. But then solar ended up from 7 all the way till he's a big. Do you notice? Sun never ever come out until this accident. But the thing is, once he got into an accident, the sun didn't realize about his body being big, because at the time when he got in an accident, he was 7. So he doesn't remember anything after that, because that's when the accident happened at the age of 7. But what I don't understand is, how is solar, how are we going to do this now? Are we going to wait till sun grows up, but then solar would probably would be what age? We don't know. We just know this one thing. It's getting heavier each time we go. Anyways, now that she got solar at the time, because sun is no longer there, it is solar, she couldn't stomach to tell the boy that, hey, I'm not your mother, the mother that was with you is dead. And she couldn't tell him that his father no longer wants him anymore. So she pretended, at that time, she pretended that she is his mother. Everything of her life being a teacher, retired, everything is true except for being his mother. Until then, straight up till now, she convinced Solar that she is his biological mother, and he accepted that. Now that Solar knows the truth and everyone knows the truth, I agree with Solar. I believe if the mother told Solar earlier, maybe he wouldn't know how to handle it. I think, and I speak for myself, this woman raised this boy. He's a calm, steady person, even though he's hurt in the end, but he's very calm. He knows how to control his emotion in some sense, and he thanked her. He called, dude, even knowing that this woman is not his mother, he literally still called him mom, still calls her mom. And that's because he's grown up to believe that she is his mother. And of course she is. Biologically, no, but like relationship wise, yes. Okay, so they're laying down, and Solar, it's the first time Solar is being this sad, looking at PubMed saying that maybe right now he regrets being born, because if he wasn't alive, his real mother would have been happy with the job that she has and probably would be alive. He blames himself for what she went through, and he also blames the fact that he doesn't even know anything about his past life as son. Paul Meg said he shouldn't say that, because if he did, he reversed the question. He said to Solar, what if he thinks those things? What would Solar say? Solar said that he would look at Paul Meg, pat his head, tells him that sometimes that things happen for a reason, and then kiss him on the forehead and tells him that everything's gonna be okay. Podmek then did exactly what Solar said and told him that everything is gonna be okay. And Solar thanked him for always being with him and going through all the things that Sun put him through, but also going through different personality of him. And Podmek basically said that he would do anything for Solar. After Solar went to sleep, Podmek went outside and joined Z and the principal to watch the video of the real Sun's mother. And Pop realized the music that she's singing was exactly the same music that was on the CD that he made for Solar, which basically switched him from Solar to Sun and from Sun to Solar. After realizing that, he also said that he didn't realize that the song that he was singing was basically the same song, because at the time that he was singing it, he just mumbled something and put one or two words to it. He just didn't realize he got it from somewhere. In other words, the music that he made was technically not his. The words are, but like the music, not his. It's the next day, and it is the Solar mother, the teacher, decided that she wants to have a little fun like how she used to do back then when Solar was like the real younger little son, when they had like paint balloons and they splashed it on the wall and they were having fun, until son realized he doesn't see uncle or aunties anymore and asked where they are, and he thought that they left him. She's like, no, they didn't leave you, until they heard they're making noise upstairs, and they went upstairs to see. When they got upstairs, they told Son that they were working on a way to apologize to Son, and Paul made a nice song for Son. The principal even gave Son the Lion Solar, saying that she fixed it. Anyways, Paul played not the lyrics, but the melody of the music. He didn't sing it, but the melody of the music. And then Son started crying, and then he fell asleep. Now, my theory onto the crying part is that he knows how much deep of an effect it is for him, because his mother was the one that sang the song, and it was written from her. So he cried because maybe deep down in his body, he knows his mother is not alive anymore, but he physically doesn't know that. And I don't think they're going to plan on telling him. But then you remember when Solar in his university days was listening to the music and he also cried, and he said to PubMed that he doesn't know why he's crying, because technically he doesn't know why he was crying. His body just worked like a muscle memory, because his body is the one that remembers, not him physically. Now, after Solar wakes up, PubMed revealed that he found the remedy of bringing back Solar. Not sure if it really is bring back Solar, or he just figured out, when Son is awake, he knows how to bring back Solar. I don't know how we're going to permanently get Solar, but okay. Anyways, we're at the other house, and Solar decided to donate all the stuff that was in the house, except for important stuff like the pictures, the puppet, the stuff that belonged to his mother and father, just in case maybe Son wants to remember things. Now, after the heavyweight was over, we decided to lighten the mood by dancing. I ain't gonna lie you, this episode ended off very fast, but it ended off to a point where you can say it makes sense that it ended the way it ended. In my opinion, it does make sense. It's short, but it made sense. Anyways, after their journey from home, I'm assuming they're back home, and Solar is in the mood for some good loving, because let's be honest, it's been a while. Homeboy is like kissing on his hands, kissing on PubMed's neck, and PubMed is like, don't you think you're going a little bit too high? And then Solar's like, okay, should I go low? I'm like, bitch, how low can you go? Lower than you ever thought you could. Come on now. Don't stop the boy, PubMed. Do not stop the boy. You know you want it. I still say we need to think this through, because even though Solar is back, we're not sure if he's back for good. What if you do guys, smacks, and then the next day it's Solar, and Son, and Son is completely naked? Dude, think this through. I'm just saying. I ain't gonna lie you, Solar definitely convinced this man to get what he wants, because let's be honest, they both want it. But anyways, episode 7, you all agree that episode 7 is a heavy episode. In episode 7, we get to learn a lot of things. We get to understand why things happen the way it happened. We get to understand where the parents are. Well, not really. I don't know where the father for our son is. We get to see everything. I'm glad that GMMTV got us to see a little light of the story of Son and Solar, because I was like, since the start of the darn show, we only talk about PubMed. But anyways, like I said, episode 7 ended short. The story of everything was short, but it makes sense. It made so much sense to the point that, because normally I always like, dude, this made no sense. Why is it so short? Why this and that in the third? But it made sense, even though it's a short episode. Everything set in line that made sense.